So Drew had a high ankle sprain, so we'll be careful with him. Nothing long term, but you know, he's certainly a guy that we know enough about, and he's a great leader. But whether we put him back out there or not is questionable. You've got great competition, right? You got Tosh Baker and you got Blake Fisher battling it out at the tackle position. You got a couple of young guys there. Obviously, that's very good for your team. You look at across the board. You've got Carmody out there. You've got Dirksen. You've got Gibbons. Carell. I mean, there's a lot of guys that are in there. Christophic. There's a number of guys all want their opportunity. So the competitiveness has been great. What we're really, in a position right now and focused on is that's going to kind of take care of itself. We got to really solidify another center for us right now. We know that we could pull Patterson out of the current position he's in and move him to center if something happened to Zeke. But that doesn't necessarily make us better, because to answer your question, you may not then put your best five on the field. So we've really got to find out, we got to get another guy to snap the ball, quite frankly. And that's been a process over the last 4 or 5 practices, finding another guy to snap. But that will then give us the ability to get the best five on the field. Yeah, so the offensive line is one where we know Fisher, we know Baker. We pretty much made a decision that Carmody, those guys are staying out of tackle. Jared, we're not sure until we get him back. Whether is he a tackle, and then we move Lug to guard? Is he a guard and then Lug stays out at tackle? We think Zeke's one of our 5, so he's the center. Because if you want to get your 5 best, so we want to leave an open mind to whether it's guard or tackle, to kind of go back to answering that original question of getting the best 5, on the field. So what we're doing is we're saying, all right, Jared's the guard right now. What's our best 5? Jared's the tackle. Who's the best 5? So this is kind of like a game that we're playing right now in spring, to see what's the best 5 when Patterson comes back. Is it guard? Is it tackle? So he can play anywhere right now because he's not playing. But the fact of the matter is, once he gets back, then we'll start to figure out where his comfort level is, and where he makes us, the best 5.